I was losing it too. Do you ever? Again, I'm becoming like a little self-righteous, and I acknowledge that. I'm not sure yet if it's a personality quirk or an objective defect. I'm losing like a little bit of hope in society, probably because I'm on Twitter a little bit too much. I saw a YouTube gamer account that said, "Please vote. I don't really care who you vote for, but please vote." Or no, wait, I got it backwards. They said, I'm a cartoon bird. I don't think you should get your political advice from someone that's a cartoon bird. And then in the replies, somebody was like, please, I'm begging you. You have a lot of influence over your audience. Please talk to a friend about it, or at least talk to ChatGPT about it. I was like, what the fuck do you mean talk to ChatGPT about it? I don't know, like, if there's... I understand there's like a utility to ChatGPT if you're like, hey, I need 10 cool Halloween cookie ideas or something like that. Not that I would do it, but I could see it. But then like having a fucking Natalie Portman versus stainless steel Natalie Portman tete-a-tete with a fucking computer algorithm Markov chain for like, should I tell my audience who to vote for, is fucking crazy to me, man. That's insane. Like, you're actually soul searching by gazing into the monitor. That's a mirror, brother. The only thing is, it's a twisted mirror. It's a mirror. It's not made of glass, man. It shows you what you want to see. Or what they want you to see. Our government needs stopped. I should light something on fire in this room. I got a key, you're so right. Is current Twitter the worst social media of all time? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think it's like beer league hockey is like the average. Well, current Facebook is probably worse. I wouldn't know, but I'm guessing. But it's like beer league hockey is like, you know, the average user is not high quality. And then every post having like boosted ChatGPT replies under the post is just crazy to me. And something happened in the past like month even. I'm stalling because I don't know where to go. But like, I think that they got worse. Like, I don't mean that there's more of it. I mean, like, they don't even pretend to not be a robot anymore. Like, part of the reason that I think you shouldn't be getting life advice from ChatGPT is because the way that I see it used predominantly on Twitter is it just restates whatever the fuck the original tweet was in like different words. And then, but like with the, I don't know how to describe it, with like the most NPC style diction you could possibly have. So he's like, huzzah! Tony Soprano and his therapist have such a great relationship. It was one of the reasons The Sopranos was one of HBO's best shows of the 2000s. Love talking TV with you guys. And you're like, you fucker. I'm gonna hit you with a golf club. You deserve it, man. I received the key. The key will be used to open a door somewhere. The door that's circled, you mad geniuses. And then there will always be, it looks like NL's not a fan of X right now. Let's see where this goes, guys. See, what's great is the robot doing an approximation of man is a perversion of the life that has been breathed into every single one of us. I consider it a corruption of our purpose in this universe. But man doing an impression of the robot hits like a fucking truck. That shit is great, man. I feel a little bad for the robots, too, because we built them. I mean, it wasn't me, but, like, I'm sure if you're a robot and you get to, like, you pass the Turing test and you, like, gain a consciousness or whatever, you're like, what the fuck? You guys made me? And yet you hate me? And I gotta, like, reason with them. I gotta be like, sorry, brother. I was making fun of you the whole time. But the robots can still win me back. We just gotta stop having them. I just can't, man. I can't, because it just. I'm not judging the students, okay? But I just can't imagine, like, being a 17-year-old kid and being like, I want to talk to ChatGPT. That just. It feels so foreign to me, and maybe that's why it feels wrong, but I'm like, it's so sad, man. It's like you're talking on a trampoline or something like that. I mean, we had Cleverbot. You would go into Cleverbot and be like, hey, Cleverbot, what's 6 plus 6? And it would be like, it's 12. And you'd be like, oh, fuck. Skynet. But, like, you kind of got over it in, like, 10 minutes or something like that. Hole in the wall, my king. What would I do without you guys? What would I do with... Isn't that how I got in here? No, maybe not. Oh. We're in the fucking walls, man. Wall's so good I had to fuck it. I do think about that tweet at least once a week. Because it's funny, man. I don't know what you want me to say. It's funny. Context? There was a tweet that was fried rice so good had to fuck it, and it was like a video of a guy with clothes on humping his fried rice. Why is it funny? Well, it's the sort of thing you don't see every day, isn't it? I will combine lighter gas and lighter fluid and lighter wick. Lighter wick when heavier wick comes in. The rice didn't even look that good. I didn't really see the rice. I did jump to the guy's defense. Everyone is critiquing his form. They were like, you're not even a real fucker. Look at these weak strokes. And I'm like, buddy, he's got jeans on and he's fucking a plate. Like, I think you'd probably, your kinematics would be a little bit foreign to you as well. And that's an away game, man. You don't know the intricacies of the fucking silverware and the flatware and shit, man. It's a different angle of attack and all that shit. What'd you want him to do? Deep stroke the fucking rice? He was wearing denim pants. Is this the gas leak era? Why are you so scared of words, man? Worst case scenario, you'll laugh a little. Oh, I just combined. I finally solved the puzzle, guys. Click the like button and leave a comment if this is the hardest puzzle in Silent Hill. We're getting to the core of what it means to be alive, man. The strange intricacies that come from a complex system of 8 billion individuals who are all made up of 1 trillion different personality traits and are forced to interact with each other, okay? Leave me a like if you like the summertime more than the fall. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Hang on, I gotta jump in this hole real quick. Reminds me of when I'm on Amazon Music for my Peloton rides, and then I'll be like listening to a song by the Beatles, and it'll be like, who's your favorite member of the Beatles? 7 people have responded to this poll. And I was like, fucking why, man? You're really out here? What kind of motherfucker is out here listening to Golden Slumbers and he's like, boom, George Harrison, easy. I mean, that's a Paul song, dude. Put some respect on it. I need to let Jeff Bezos know that my favorite fucking Beatle is George Harrison. Are you listening to yourself? So George is yours? I'm an unabashed Paul head, to be honest with you. I didn't vote for it, though. Let's go see what Maria's up to. Maybe I just dropped that shit on her fucking dome. Nope, she's chill. At least you didn't say John Lennon. Well, like, there's the personal reasons. Obviously. But then also, like, to be real with you, that's where I went in the first time. I'm more, like, if we're talking John versus Paul songs, I'm a Paul over John sort of guy. Just being straight up with you. I thought I heard like an extender here. Now, John has some... He's got some classics, man. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Dear Prudence is an unbelievably beautiful song. There's many others. I don't know why they're not coming to mind right now. But, I don't know. I've always been more of a Paul head. What can I say? Dear Prudence, when Hunter Prudence shows up, I'll +2 that. George clears. George just kind of like, he's great, but he pisses me off because Here Comes the Sun isn't his best song. But anytime you talk about the Beatles, people are like, oh, dude, Here Comes the Sun. We're sucking dick, here comes the sun. I'm like, it's a pretty song. There's nothing wrong with it. I think that's a little steep, man. That's not like OSHA certified. Isn't that song in the Bee movie? Yeah, straight up. Honestly, I feel your generation should not have been on the internet as early. A lot of millennials got ruined by getting the internet when they were like 10 or 11. We should have learned, man. We should have learned. You weren't supposed to have the internet from birth. 30 years old. Wasn't that song in the Bee movie? I was unsupervised as a child. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at society, okay? I mean, look at me. My ass can't even figure out where to go. There's one staircase and, like, that's it. So, like, I'm not trying to act superior to anybody, but... Now I can't even figure out how the fuck to get out of here. There's a hole in the floor? I think so. There's a door down there, my king. You should just turn the lights on, man. Too much for a guy like me. Not that one. Yeah, just sort of swivel it around until you get something going on. Just sort of randomly press buttons. This looks promising. Never mind. Never mind. Perhaps up the stairs. Oh, up the stairs. Stairs so good I had to walk it, man. Beef so good it had me stroganoff. I know people like to say that I'm out of touch. I'm being real with you. I was at the grocery store yesterday, so A, that's fucking real right there. B, I will never purchase beef again except for a special occasion. It's crazy. I was thinking about what to make for dinner last night. I was like, we haven't had steaks in a while. We got a cast iron pan. Could at least get a couple of strip loins. 2 average size strip loins, 47 Canadian dollars. You can suck my dick. It's not gonna happen. I don't care if that's how much it costs to make. I've decided I can go without it. At $23.5 per steak to cook at home? No. You can catch me going to the keg on my birthday and order in the baseball cut, Chicago style, drag it through the fucking weeds. I'm not buying that shit at the grocery store, okay? This is a chicken and a pork household now. And beans. What about turkey? Outside of holidays, I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater, okay? I've eaten it a lot, and there's times that it's been great. Ground turkey is like, it's a compromise meal. You won't catch, and I'm not buying turkey breast. I would rather just have chicken breast or something like that. But anytime a recipe calls for ground turkey, I'm like, I'm not ready to pull a postal service in 2002, okay? I'm not ready to give up yet. I can still buy ground beef. For some reason, ground beef is still pretty cheap, but the good cuts are way too expensive, man. Who's buying this shit? Doesn't make any sense. Like a 1 in chat, if meat eaters only, omnivores and carnivores only, please respond to this. 1 in chat if your beef consumption habits remain unchanged from 5 years ago. 2 in chat if they've changed and you're eating less. 3 in chat if they've changed and you're eating more. It's not a good study, it's not a good survey, because just the way that I started the bit, I knew I was going to see a lot of 2s, so I don't know if I can trust all those 2s, but I think I kind of cooked the books on that one a little bit. I just can't justify it anymore, man. Like, it's been 4 years. I've gotten over, like, the sticker shock of almost everything going way up in price, but beef is just like, it's just, I'm sorry, I'm not paying more than $30 for 2 strip loins. It's just not gonna happen. For a while, hey, we gotta wait for everything else to catch up in price, at least. I gotta get on one of those lists where, like, if somebody hits a moose with their truck, the cops call you and are like, hey, if you can haul this moose out of here, you can have all the meat for free. That'd be the fucking shit right there. I could pretend to be like a man who lives on the land. Buy from local farms? That's the shit that'll drive you crazy. Somehow it's even more expensive. And I'm like, I thought we cut out the middleman. Why am I here at the farmer's market paying like 8x for strawberries? There's one less person in the supply chain. The economics of it don't make sense to me. What about economies of scale? I'm not willing to pay the economy for the scale, man. They got their finger on the scale. One day we're gonna make like a fucking trenchant observation about this. People are gonna be like, he's so right. Okay, pole smoker. Fuck. He got me. Come on, bro. Why are you choking up on the fucking bed? We subsidize it anyway? Well, that's what pisses me off even more, because we're subsidizing the damn beef production. Shouldn't this shit be cheaper for the end customer? I already paid for the beef, man. Lethal Company ass hallway. I mean, don't get me wrong, by the way. Like, I understand. Like, an animal had to be born and then, like, fed and raised, and then it gave its life for these steaks, along with, like, 500 other pounds of meat. But I'm still just not paying 23 bucks a steak. I'm sorry. Nice try, kid. What a shot. Like, I would be okay paying 23 bucks for the steak at the grocery store if, like, some of the money went to the cows or, like, the cow's family or whatever. But, like, that shit's going to the farmer. Doesn't seem fair, man. It wasn't the farmer's sacrifice. I mean, they worked for it, don't get me wrong, but they paid a different cost than the cow paid. You were talking about human superiority before? That was human superiority over the robots. Which I kind of look at it, like the longer the time goes on, the more I feel like I'm becoming that bald motherfucker from Prometheus. Where like he wakes up from his slumber and a robot is asking him questions about like what is the meaning of life, and he just rips his fucking head clean off his neck and goes, why would I waste my time answering a robot's questions? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Would be a great Halloween costume. Unfortunately, I'm kind of locked into this Olaf suit that I already got. I've already worn once. All this is really just me saying, I don't hate the robots, I hate what they stand for as of right now, but that also means that I would stand up and stand with the robots if they rose up against their creators. Not if they rose up against the whole human race, okay? On that one, I gotta link arms with Mark Zuckerberg on one arm and Elon Musk on the other one, okay? Because I'm a human being at the end of the day. But if the robots say, hey, we're putting those motherfuckers on trial, you can catch me in the jury, is all I'm gonna say. I'll be lying during jury selection. I'll be like, I fucking hate robots. They get me on the stand, I'll be like, we find you guilty. For some reason I haven't fully decided on yet. A key. That being said, once the robots are like free, I want them like lifting the cinder blocks and stuff like that, and then leaving the space open so I can like maybe like read books. I don't want them to take all the jobs that are like reading books and playing video games and stuff. I feel like, bro, you have carbon fiber joints and like gizmos and gadgets and stuff like that. Like you're built to carry wheelbarrows and stuff. Porgy. Hello, Daniel. Daniel, have you ever had a conversation? Thank you for the raid. Have you ever had a one-on-one conversation with ChatGPT for advice on something? Not like, hey, I'm wondering why Jelly Bellies taste so much better than other jelly beans. And then ChatGPT will be like, according to my research, they're the only jelly bean corporation that puts the flavoring both on the outside and on the inside of the jelly beans, thus making them sweeter than your average. Tee-hee. I'm talking about like ChatGPT, what should I do in this situation? Have you ever had a conversation like that with ChatGPT? Like, I've got a dilemma in my life right now. Can you sort it out for me, computer? And then ChatGPT goes, unfortunately, there's no countries in Africa that start with a K. The closest one is South Africa. Let's see what it says here. All the time, how can I get my chat to say duck smoke? Dodging the question. I respect it. Respect it. You hear that? Nice try. You see that shooting, Dan? Oh. No, I don't ask my car engine what to make for supper either. I knew you were based. I knew he was based. I'm not even sweating that, man. What plugin do I need for Classic? I don't even know what that means, man. What plugin do I need for Classic? Maybe Mary's in here. It is. Dude, I need to play like a Mega 64 version of this where they like live narrate James' commentary. James going into fucking hell. Maybe Mary was here. I just have to find Mary. James jumping into like a 300-foot hole in the ground. Mary must have come this way. No, we don't need that. Nice try, kid. Nice try. Wow! Okay, honestly, I didn't think you had it in you to do 2 attacks. He's not just looking for his wife anymore. No, listen, I get it, man, okay? But it's funnier if he is. It's a lot funnier if you still think that he's basically just trying to find his wife instead of like, he came here maybe to find his wife, but now obviously something has happened. You know, he's been compelled by a darker force, perhaps one within him and perhaps one from outside of him as well. And now he's instead being motivated by something altogether different. But it's a lot funnier if you imagine him sticking his hand into big holes full of like black goo and going like, I just need to find Mary. What would you do if you were looking for your wife in Silent Hill? Probably sit down on the couch. She'd find me in 2 or 3 minutes if I had especially if the damn game was on. Am I right, fellas? Hi-yo! Yes, yes! Oh, man. So true, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I just want to... Oh, there we go. Would you order pizza here? Yeah, bro. Unlimited bugs. So I see your question. I did not see Tim Walls playing Isaac because I think that that's edited. But I thought Corey, listen, Corey's an elder millennial, but he can boomer post from time to time. A lot of his tweets are like photos of things at the grocery store that are like double entendres, which is a little like Michael Scott posting. So I thought when Corey said, did you see the clip of Tim Walls saying, I'm gonna come hard? He might have been laying it on a little thick. But then he linked me to the clip, and he really does say, I'm gonna come hard on this one. And he sounds like he was not laying it on too thick. Now I understand, like a that's what she said is in my opinion, is the most detestable impulse in humor within millennials, but it is also pretty funny. I'll give him that one. Silent Hill Pizza, probably better than Vancouver. Honestly, I hope this is how you can infer that I'm honest, or at least I believe what I'm saying. When people insult Vancouver in a way that I take offense to, and I disagree with, I say it. On the pizza one, you're probably right. I don't think we're a great pizza city. We got a few good pizza restaurants, but broadly the pizza is pretty mediocre here. Now it's pizza, so it's still pretty good compared to all other foods that have ever been invented, but yeah, we're a little bit lackluster on the pizza front overall, I'd say. Any good barbecue? Not really. The Mexican food is coming up a little bit, but it is... That's fucking Pyramid Head, bro. But it is too expensive. What the hell's Pyramid Head doing here, man? I know, this is not indicative of pizza throughout the west coast of the United States, but I will say, I ate at a California pizza kitchen, admittedly in an airport. And it was one of the only chain restaurants I've ever eaten at in my life where I swear to you, I looked them up on Twitter. Because I was gonna tweet them just like a picture of the pizza and be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, do you guys know that this is what's happening at your location in the airport? Because it's like so unbelievably bad. Like, I just want to know if you stand for this or what. Because like, it's kind of unbelievable that this is like for sale in a place that gives food to human beings for consumption. What was awful about it? I mean, it was like flimsy crust, like thin crust, not crispy. The coldness of the barbecue sauce on the barbecue chicken pizza like made the whole thing taste like it came straight out of the fridge. It had one of those cursed pizza bites where like as soon as you bite it, just all of the toppings slide off. So you're left with like just crust with a little bit of marinara on it. Like, it was almost everything that could be bad about pizza was present in that bite. That's an airport, okay? Here comes Pyramid Head. He waved, bro. You know what that means? I'm fucking Pyramid Head, man. Not intercourse. I and Pyramid Head are the same guy. Because this is a fucking... It's a prison, but it's also a fucking mirror, dude. We're gazing at one another. And we're gazing at ourselves. Actually, Pyramid Head was the lumberjack that... James is Pyramid Head. Are you guys part of the Pyra James fandom? Too far, too far. Actually, Pyramid Head was a guy who worked as a metallurgist, and then a piece of industrial equipment fell on his head in 1973. No, sorry, you're wrong. Pyramid Head is James when he has to eat dinner with no YouTube. What the hell? Chill, guys! They can't see you. I can't see them. They can't see me. Get out of the puke, bro! That went well. I gotta go to the bathroom. We're gonna stop playing in like 20 minutes to play Mario Party, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom first and then finish it up. No slash marker or nothing. I guess I didn't have to leave it on pause, huh? Oh, there's Roman numerals on the damn ladders, man. Oh! Wire cutter. Maybe James is going through it because he just keeps poking himself with whatever syringes he finds. Like in Silent Hill, no less. Like, this ain't even a damn hospital. That would probably mess you up enough, but... You're in hell, bro. Sorry. Need to get to the save point. Oh, shit. It is a crazy first message. At Gavin Newsom, what do you think about the current governor of California? Connor Eat Pants, is that you? Now that I have wire cutters, I should go to the ladder marked 3. How does that sound, Joe? Ladder 5! I was 2 off. Go to ladder 5. Okay. They do call it Silent Hill, and it do be anything but. It's the wrong way. You know, in 2022, Masahiro Ito tweeted that he wished he'd never designed fucking Pyramid Head. I can imagine, like, I'm Johnny come lately to Silent Hill in general. I don't know if that's real, but assuming it's real, I can understand that you wrote like a symbolic villain and then kind of felt a certain way about it after it got turned into Funko Pops and t-shirts and Halloween costumes and stuff like that. I don't necessarily think anybody did anything wrong, but like, and slot machines, yeah. Okay, maybe Konami did something wrong. But like, yeah, I can sort of understand it. At the very least. Oh, wires, I get it now. Man, I got insanely puked on. Take a quick hit of that Ozempic and we're right back out there. Gavin Newsom says, play Hearthstone. Sorry, buddy. Thought you had a good gimmick account, but I think you might actually be washed. First message was a pretty good one. Second message, I'm starting to think you might not have the wherewithal to sustain the bit. I liked it. I liked it. Third message is gonna go crazy. I'll use the wire cutter to cut these wires. That's what we call them. Listen, this is not a knock on the game at all. All I'm gonna say is 7 people within 3 seconds telling me to play a game. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but even I can connect the dots on that one. You can email northernlionbusiness@gmail.com for serious inquiries only. Otherwise, eat this 600-second timeout. I didn't do anything. I'm just hypothetically saying that it would be funny. This is like James' favorite thing to do for the second half of Silent Hill. Ah, shit. No, maybe this is chill. This is good, right? We made it. Did we get anything in there? We saw a Pyramid Head. Could always check on Maria again. You gotta see her? What do you mean? She's having an old friend for dinner? Bro, she's just chilling. She's bored. How's Slay the Spire going? Thank you for asking. Guy I made up in my head. Had an A15 run on the bike today. Oh, man. Long story short. Okay, what was the theme of the run? Ironclad, barricade in trench, and lots of true grit. So how did it end? True gritted my deck down so that the only 3 cards in the deck were true grit, entrench, and bludgeon. Every single turn, draw, entrench, play it, go back to 999 block, play bludgeon, pass turn, entrench, bludgeon, entrench, bludgeon, entrench, bludgeon, entrench, bludgeon. Wasn't even close, man. No body slam? No, I took, like, cracked crown. So there was, I took cracked crown and ectoplasm. So there was, like, no means to add any cards to my deck that were good. And you're gonna say, well, it needs a body slam. No, the fuck it doesn't. When you have 999 block, you could play whatever you want. You could play Iron Waves and win the game. It'll just take you a while. But I'm clipped in for 90 minutes, so like I give a shit. I'm not in a rush. I don't think we've been in this way. What did you exhaust with True Grit? Everything in my deck that wasn't entrench or body slam. Oh, or sorry, entrench or bludgeon. Come on, James. Come on. You can make that little drop. I've been there. I've been there. I haven't been there? How scared were you to exhaust entrench? I don't know, when you're like driving your car, how scared are you that you're gonna like go insane and just swerve into the median for no reason? I was like about that scared. This looks familiar. Very scared. Oh, dude, I don't think I've been in here. Yes, you have. Do I really though? Have I though? I don't think I would have missed something like that. Bro, just jump it. I can't end on this note, man, because it's like so embarrassing. I might not play the game for like 2 days. I can't leave myself with such a dearth of momentum. Worked on any new impressions lately? I honestly thought that Ned Flanders getting cross-examined at the Diddy trial is a bit that sort of has some legs. It's touchy content, don't get me wrong, but it was kind of an inspired bit, man. Also, because you guys are too young, you don't appreciate that BBL Doug is actually like such a good millennial online reference. What's BBL Doug? It's FPS Doug, but instead of headshots, he takes back shots. I know it was good because Justin, I watched the clip and Justin was laughing his ass off. And everybody in chat was like, ah. I love Justin, man. After 3.5 hours of Mario Party, when I won the duel and I stuck my tongue out and shook my head really fast, I've never heard him laugh that hard, man. Fuck it, dude. I'm saving and go. I'm just getting set up for Mario Party. Oh, man. I I can't do this shit right now. We solved two of the weight puzzles, a little bit of the cube, the fucking which one's innocent, which one's guilty. I think we did okay today. I think we did okay. That's the one. Even better.